Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Wednesday edition of Weather-weenies. Ryan Breton here. Dana Osgood back with me.
Hello.
And depending on where you are when you're watching this, either rain or snow is in progress or it's over because this episode lives on beyond this evening. So.
And I can confirm that right before we started filming this, that's when I came in for work today. It was not raining in Portland yet.
It's going to start, and the temperatures have come up.
Yes.
I was a little nervous seeing how cold it was through about 10 or 11 this morning. But I think, and obviously this is the radar snapshot as of 3:30 in the afternoon. But it's playing out for the most part as the general idea was.
I actually, I went out earlier today and I said to myself, wow, it feels warm out here.
Right.
Which is crazy to say when it was roughly in the upper 30s. In the beginning.
It probably wasn't even December. That. It was probably 35,
Oh my God.
But that
I
goes
didn't
to
check,
show,
but it felt warm.
It goes to show just how cold it has been.
Absolutely,
too.
yeah.
And I know that you were off for a couple of days, but this is the coldest start to December since 2002.
Wow.
So that goes to show. And in Bangor since 1989.
Wow. Yeah.
So this has been cold, but weather system coming through, and it's centered to our west, so that's sending in a southerly wind. So at the coast, we're not really holding the cold. I don't want to spend a ton of time on the radar, but I do want to show you what it was like as of 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, was it say 23 in North?
Yeah, this is North Conway. But Gray, you're kind of like right near the rain snow line, and it hasn't really started in a big way there yet. But north on the turnpike, this is Augusta, certainly much trickier travel, and in Bangor too. But the rain snow line should make it to Bangor later in the evening.
Yeah, so evening commute, little tricky perhaps in some spots.
Yeah, not the best evening commute. I think a lot of places, like especially Augusta North, get a couple or a few inches. And then up in the mountains, a good chance for at least 3, and over northern Maine, perhaps up to 6. So
good ski weather.
Yes, and
add a little bit to the mountains.
What's going to happen beyond this is we'll play just for an example, how this goes through the night. This is really aggressive in pushing the rain snow line north. Not sure it's that dramatic, but the idea is
40 in Millinocket. It's a little bold, I think.
Yeah, and tomorrow, Thursday. High temperatures probably in the morning.
A decrease throughout the day situation.
Yeah, we're gonna have the wind that picks up. Gonna be coming in out of the west and northwest. Could be some flurries up in the mountains, but for the rest of us, it's partly sunny, windy and cold. This model drops Portland into the 20s by noon.
By noon, yeah.
And by the end of the day, we've got some teens and single digits far inland and up north.
Chilly. Especially with the wind, too. I feel like when you look at the wind chill, there's like a calculation that goes into it. And even just a little bit of wind can dive the temperature down so far. Yeah,
and in Thursday's case, we're probably going to have sustained winds 10 to 20 miles per hour with some gusts that get up to 30 or 35. And it stays windy on Friday, too. So we're back to kind of old habits in terms of the...
Can't seem to break out of this cold, windy pattern.
There are some signs around Christmas it might moderate slightly.
Which, if you're
whether it makes
it
here
of snow for Christmas, then we're doing this backwards.
I really hope we can keep snow on the ground for Christmas morning, but
I hope so too.
Just for the north we will. Who knows down south?
The festivities of it, the Hallmark moviness of it.
Right.
It's fun.
So we'll show you Friday. We still have a gusty wind on Friday too. It doesn't really ease up, and given that we're not going to have like brutal cold temperatures Friday morning because the wind's up all night.
Yeah.
But still, Friday morning wind chills are probably in the single numbers
digits,
to below 0 up north.
Again.
And then it's partly sunny, mid to upper 20s, south, teens north. So
yeah, some mountain flurries perhaps.
Agreed. And then on Saturday, we'll start with some sunshine. Let me pull up a map that will include that.
Yeah, one that goes out far enough.
Yeah, we'll start with some sun on Saturday, but clouds are going to come in during the afternoon. It's not quite as cold on Saturday, and there's a little less wind.
And then over the weekend, I was watching the little weekend system, and it was all over the place.
Yeah, right now it looks like there is going to be a storm that forms, just probably doesn't get its act together for us in time for anything significant as it stands now, but it is close.
And it looks like we would be on the cold side of it, too.
Agreed.
So the snow,
whatever we
more
get,
snow than rain, yeah.
Yeah, whatever we get would be snow. Right now we have light snow in the forecast for Sunday, and it probably favors southern coastal down east Maine. But if this were to shift, you can imagine that more of us would get into it.
And then you start to rack up those snowfall totals too, the closer it gets.
Yeah, there was one run of the European model that it came in with a big hit, and then ever since that, it's been pretty much like this, where we're on the edge and it's nothing too big. But we'll play this into Monday. The storm really blows up east of Nova Scotia, and then we get another shot of cold.
Yeah, it's amazing what something somewhere else what the effect that can have on you.
Right. And yeah, I think Monday and Tuesday are going to be cold, and then maybe we ease it up a little bit toward the middle of next week. Just that had the European model as the background. I'll show you the GFS just for comparison.
For funsies.
And it's not a whole lot different.
Honestly, like even less.
Yeah.
So
I did I did make one change though. This probably in reality is a little bit more. Usually we delete the lightest off this. On that one, I took the lightest and put it back on.
Interesting. I actually didn't know that you did that.
Yeah, because these are the way it gets brought into our system. It's using 6-hour precipitation, so it's not exact for what the time frame would be. So usually on these, it actually deletes the very lightest.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, because usually...
I think I learned something the last time I was here, too.
Yeah, and especially would be like if a storm's pulling away, on the map, it would make it look like it's still raining or snowing.
Yes, I definitely would notice that, where I'd have to say, for example, like the next day, it's probably just some snow showers or flurries, not the whole map covered.
Exactly.
Okay, now I know.
But you get the same idea where that thing blows up to our east. And
Nova Scotia getting in on it.
Yeah, so here's the 7-day, just to kind of put it all into a summary here.
Wrap it up like a little holiday Christmas present.
Right. And maybe at the end we do moderate a little bit next week, middle of next week, Wednesday or Thursday. But it's not like we're popping to 50 or 45. It's maybe near 40.
And our average temp keeps dropping. So anytime we do get out of real cold, it's going to be warmer, yes, but in comparison, the farther you get into winter, the more cold it becomes.
And it's funny, the models for low temperatures Monday and Tuesday are not as low as we have them here, but my suspicion is going to be colder than what they show. Because
or as they get closer, they'll start dropping it down, and we're just ahead of the curve.
And you probably have not seen the calendars.
I haven't yet.
Ooh, look at this treat.
Wow. Not a single one.
12 degrees below average.
12 below normal.
And if you run it back to November, I think we only have 5 days warmer than average in November.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6, something like that.
So, I mean, this is just impressive, sustained cold. And going into the winter...
Oh, normal.
You know, I don't think we continue with, like, departures from normal that are this big.
Yeah. Usually by the end of the month, you don't see numbers that large.
Right. It does look like it's going to be a cold winter, though. It just has that look.
All right, let me mentally prepare myself now. I found out that I only have one pair of gloves.
Really?
Like, okay, I have a pair of gloves and then I have a pair of like waterproof mittens. Mm-hmm. But I was looking in the closet and I was like, oh, you know, I have this one pair of gloves. I wonder where my other pair is. It's a great question.
We got to fix that.
Yeah, so I need
Put some on that Christmas list.
I'll call my mom right after we're done filming. Mom, you know what I need? Gloves.
I got gloves everywhere. I have like a lot of those running gloves though. They're not thick.
Are they like the fingerless ones?
Yeah. No, they're not fingerless, but they're just thin.
Okay.
So I got pairs of those everywhere. I don't have like good if I'm going to be outside for 10 or 15 minutes, not doing a physical activity type.
Yes.
Only a few pairs of those.
The brushing off the car gloves where you're like, I'm not warm enough, but I still need something.
Right.
But yeah, it's time to get in on that winter gear.
Yeah, so we'll see how Sunday plays out. Right now, I don't think it is a huge problem. But in the meantime, where it is snowing, which isn't where we are, let's see if we can pull up a couple of more cameras here before. Oh, that one's not working for us. It did
That's
work
a good
earlier.
one, too.
Yeah, let's see. Let's check out Casco. They're right near the rain snow line. Still snowing there.
Okay. I see snow.
There it is.
26.
And
looks like, is that the roof of a building?
That's like a roof there.
On it? That might have been from previously where it hadn't been cleaned off.
This is about 2/3 of the way up Sugarloaf.
You look at the blowing snow too.
Yeah. And then this is Sunday River. Let's see if we get this one rolling. There it is. Quite
Walking in a
snowy
winter
scene.
wonderland, or skiing in a winter wonderland in this
right.
case.
Now, I think they turn the lifts off around 3:30. They're probably getting everybody out because the sun sets so early.
Yes. Well, wasn't it? I think I reposted something you posted that yesterday, for example, right? Was the earliest sunset, but not the shortest day
right.
of daylight.
And that's because the sunrises keep getting later until January.
Yes.
And then by that point, both will be improving, both sides of the day.
But it gets dark early.
Yeah.
Especially like growing up farther west, I should say, of here. It's early. Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here for Wednesday Weather Weenies. You got our email. I think there was one email I've got to check. We'll address that tomorrow. But if you have any snow totals, any of that, weatherweenies@newscentermaine.com or snow totals weather@newscentermaine.com is good for that too.
Yes, send us some questions and we will be back tomorrow.
See you then.